It's the number one question that people ask me. So how much does it cost to take a year off and drive around Australia?
Yeah, it's not a bad size.
It always comes up. So how much does it cost to take a year off and drive around Australia? Well, the big issue is that you don't have any income coming in unless you plan to work along the way, or unless you're rich and got money stashed away and you can live off that. That wasn't our situation, unfortunately, but we had to save and save and save, and we sold our house and we sold our business, and we pretty much just hoarded as much cash as we could in the bank so that we could go as long as possible without having to work. Having said that, we still needed to work along the way, and we stopped for 6 weeks up at Lake Argyle in the Kimberleys, and we worked for 6 weeks up there. And if you ever get around to watching our documentary, that'll feature in there. We actually made pancakes on the tailgate of our Land Cruiser for other people in the caravan park there. And we made quite a few dollars out of that. It was actually a good little money spinner.
This is better than Barramundi.
So anyway, when it comes to planning your trip around Australia and how much it's going to cost you, the good news is that it'll actually probably be a fairly cheap year, because travelling is not that expensive relative to staying home. If you consider what you're paying rent or what you're paying your mortgage on your house, staying at campgrounds, caravan parks, national parks or bush camps is usually less money than that. To help you to actually plan this, I've created what I call my Big Lap budget spreadsheet. So it's a spreadsheet that allows you to put in all the variables that you expect to experience on your trip. How many nights a month you'd expect to stay in a caravan park, and what the average caravan park cost is per night. Now that'll be different for you to somebody else, because you might have 3 kids and like staying in 5-star caravan parks. Alternatively, you might be a couple with no kids and you're happy to stay in very cheap caravan parks. There'd be a huge difference in price per night. So you put in what's relevant to you and how many nights a month you think you'll stay in a caravan park, how many nights a month you'll think you'll bush camp, and how many nights a month you'll think you'll stay in a national park. What mileage does your vehicle get? If it's a diesel, if it's a petrol, if it's 20 litres per 100 kilometres or it's 10 litres per 100 kilometres, that'll make a huge difference. So you put those figures into the spreadsheet. How much do you normally spend a week on food at home? Well, you'll probably spend a little bit more than that while you're travelling, because things will cost a little bit more in remote areas, but it's a good starting point. Whether you get any income coming from home, you might be going to rent your house out. You might have no mortgage on that house, so all that rent's going to come in as income. So you might have $500, $600 a week coming in as income. Congratulations. I wish we'd had that. How much money have you got stashed away to start with? You saved up $20,000, $30,000 or nothing. You might be planning to work along the way. So all these variables get put into the spreadsheet, and it'll tell you then roughly how much it's going to cost you each month to be on the road, and therefore when if you have a starting amount, how many months you can keep travelling. This spreadsheet's free. You can download it from our website at expeditionaustralia.com.au. Try it out, see how it works for you. If you have any feedback, hit the reply button to the email that I sent you and just say, look Steve, it needs to do this or it needs to that, or I don't get this. I'll be happy to help you out.